Alright, alright, alright. That stream looks like it's up normally. Is this one working just fine? Let's go. Greetings, Dasher. Got the usual audio check on, and this time I'll actually be playing in it. We out here. For once I did all of my work ahead of time. And so now once the stream is here, I can actually just focus on making sure audio's fine and just entertaining chat. Oh dear, Wi-Fi. I'll play a little bit. What macro is it? I'll play this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime!
Mistake. Combo. I'll spin that bar. I'm so sad. Get it back in here. End up having to spend an extra vertical anyway, but whatever. Oh, I already used that, didn't I? Press there. Wow. Okay. Great. It's a little big. I think this is still enough. I thought it would get the third bar, but...
And now a word from our sponsors.
I see. It's a little rough, but it happens.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime!
Right, A-Train. I did not want that. A little bit early, wasn't it? This won't work, you're banned. Might have been a little overkill. Might have only needed the one bar. We know this team's damage. Let me play this back. That's not a TK beam. You gotta be fighting your way forward. Otherwise you're gonna have zero progress in this matchup. That's unfortunate. I think if that was L shot, which I'm pretty sure is what you wanted, it still would have lost there, but that's just really unfortunate.
One more time. Cameras rolling and action.
Oh, I'm pressing. Oh. It's not. What? Oh no! I tried to get fancy with it. Please. I just want my supers.
One more time. It all depends on your skill. Action.
I am so sad. Oh, you didn't overkill. Nice. That's awkward.
That's a wrap. One more time.
You will refer to me only as your height.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime.
Man, I'm not getting my shot plus assist. That's not an ID jump medium kick. That was a big sweep. Two follows in the corner. Oh, you get a combo there? TK for a Sunny. Okay, I'll change.
Can't turn down a fan. We're gonna get you.
Let's dance, darling.
These aren't the greatest. It's just for Bella. She probably wants something more full screen, doesn't she?
Time to put on a show. Action.
Let's see if I can remember some Bella movies. Oh no! Mixed. I wanted instant. There. What is it? It's that. Okay. It's been a while. I'm dying. I'm not actually dead yet. My mash! I swear. Why did I press that into the E? Thanks. What? Yeah, don't press that button. That. You were right. I don't know how that didn't hit me. No! I push blocked too early, really? Oh, you did commit. I don't know why I really thought I saw the start up fair with that. I'm not getting that confirm. Oh man. It's been a minute. Why did I throw you out of the corner? I should have just done the normal run. Oh, just a heavy punch there. I don't think I'm dead here. I don't know if this actually works. Do you have to hold on this? You do. That's cute. That's pretty funny.
One more time. It all depends on your skill. Action.
I've never been able to figure out that confirm. I don't know why. I'm not meant to be playing. What's it called? Grapplers. That confirm has never made sense to me for some reason. I was way too close to using that. That's not. Yep, that's where you do the punches, isn't it? Woo. You're dead. You're dead. I dropped that. Interesting. Why is that not connecting? My toes! I was waiting for another shot. I'm really surprised that tear didn't actually break it. That was supposed to be PBGC reflector. I'm sorry, but I'm... had to be done. It's very brave to jab there. A little silly. Probably got 2 or 3 more games before 7, and then we can get started.
This may sting.
This battle is all in the mind. Showtime!
Just making sure I haven't missed anything. Alright, yeah. We're looking good. Everything is running smooth. Who's on the scoreboard? Hit counters in the way. I don't think I ever actually realized that the hit counter has just a thing of film behind it. Oh, I just don't pay attention to random details like that. Punish the roll tag. Here we go. Oh, we've gone all the way to time. I didn't even realize that. I'm not paying all that much attention right now, am I? Slow start. Yeah. It's a bit of a toughie.
You call that a fight? Cut.
What do you mean? I would never. I'm upset because I've even been getting like good amounts of sleep, and then for some reason I still feel lethargic throughout the day. And I was just like, God, please. It's not going up.
Egrets, get ready.
Lights,
Wait.
camera, me.
Oh right, macros. There we go. I was like, I already selected it. I'll play a bit of Cat Girls. Well, it's Cat Girl. I don't have both on this team. That was my old trio before I reverted back to solo. I wish sleep was a myth. I spend so much time sleeping in. That combo, really. I can't even tell if the game's chugging because of connection or if it's just because it's in a windowed. That makes me very sad. Do you have enough time for this? You do. That hits me, doesn't it? Yep. Where are my frames going? Oh man. Please. Oh, you can't punish this. Get me out. Press again. Do it. I dare you. I just want to do this. I don't know how good of an idea it is, but... Really? That's awkward. I am not getting my shots plus assists today. Oh man. Angry. Oh, that's unfortunate. You got another proc all the way. Can I get my assist, please? I guess I did not react fast enough, huh? My pillar. Nuh-uh. Hey, kill me. I swear on my mom. Are you serious? One more chance at life. Good punish. What in the world? Why does this game play so differently in windowed? I hate it. But yeah. Gotta make the extra lobby now. Might end up having a few testers, so might as well just make it 5 slots. But for now, it's just 1. But yeah, I'll get this link in the chat, and then I'll ping our first gamers. Get this pinned. The previous one shot. So we've got... Oh, they're already here. Nice. Appreciate you for just paying attention, being around. But yeah, we got that, and it's Zebra, right? Yeah. What is their Discord? We'll give them 3 to 5-ish minutes. Probably closer to 3, because we got a couple games to be getting through, so delays hurt. Otherwise, I don't think I want to put Octovendor in here with you. I feel like that win would be the best match. Oh, we got... Alright, we got both of you. Let's go. Just a reminder, I know I said it in chat, but we highly recommend you pause the stream while you're playing. It's a lot harder to play with voices just in the background. Takes away from your focus, and it also saves on connection. So it just gets rid of a couple of issues. And then the stream is immediately available to be watched afterwards if you just click on the stream and go to videos. Or on the channel and go to videos, rather. You can just quickly go back and see what you missed, and yeah, that's kind of it. Because I know I also saw Blade on Wi-Fi, and I see you as well, Zebra. This event is not Wi-Fi locked. It will never be Wi-Fi locked. We do encourage you to try and get a wired connection if possible. Sometimes it isn't, but if possible, highly encouraged, because having a stable connection allows quality of games to be a little bit better, and the higher quality of the games, the better advice we're able to give, rather than just... I felt like I didn't learn much because I wasn't actually reacting to what was going on screen. But Wi-Fi is pretty good, just not quite peak. But yeah, I think y'all are good to go. Because of how many people are signed up, and we're gonna try and get some advanced tests afterwards. We are doing 3 flat matches this week. Gonna try and save on a little bit of time, but hopefully we can still get a good amount of information out in those 3 games. So, let's see what's up. As my chair just slowly dies. The gaming starts off with DP and Blitzers. Okay. Checking with lights. Both y'all are. Oh! Raw tag. What is that veil? That looked really weird. Yeah. If you want to get the most out of that super, you can wait quite a while longer before you DHC into Big Band there, but those are very small things. So far it just looks like we're both just kind of getting used to pressing buttons, playing the game. Usual deal. If you do a blitzer down as your final one, I'm pretty sure you actually get a combo after it. So it's a pretty good habit to get into, as well as just ending the final blitzer in the air is quite dangerous for your life. So presses armor, no punish, grippy, and brass seals the deal. Okay. A lot of this just looks like figuring out what we want to press where in neutral. So keep on looking, keep on seeing what else. I'm pretty sure I saw both of y'all raw tag that game. Not the biggest deal. Once you start getting more comfy with the game, I would recommend brain short-circuiting. Not trying to raw tag as much. A lot of the things I'm looking at here are kind of like some major issues, like how are you just going to most easily prevent yourself from getting hit? And so not raw tagging is one of them, because basically all of the raw tags in this game, if your opponent blocks them, they can hit you for it afterwards. No risk whatsoever. So it's a very important thing to be keeping in mind. Bao's is a bit more... Yeah, Bao and band raw tags are a little bit easier to throw out because they can kind of catch people off guard, but at the end of the day, all of them are unsafe. Yeah, looks like we're... Yeah. Looks like we're just figuring things out. Brass, blitzer for neutral. We want our chair back, but they're not letting us get it back. If you're gonna do those three blitzers like that, I would recommend doing the final one backwards instead of backwards and up. Because again, if you end going upwards, you are put in the counter hit state your entire way down. So it gives them the most time possible to punish, as we saw right there. So yeah. Getting used to it. I do like that y'all are pressing light buttons when you're close to the opponent. It's already a really good habit to be into. That's y'all are figuring that out. I'm getting checked for pressing. That happens. Caught by brass also happens. A very important part of defense on this game is push blocking. So while you were stuck in that corner and you were blocking everything they were doing, if you press any two punch buttons, so like light punch, medium punch, heavy punch, light punch, heavy punch, any of those three combinations, you will push the character away from you. Getting used to doing that is quite important in this game because getting people off of you is one of the easiest ways to prevent yourself from being in danger. And so blocking is a great first step. The next step is to try to be push blocking them off of you. And it's better if you can recognize it earlier, but it's kind of hard, especially when you're getting used to the game. So it's like, as a rule of thumb-ish, try and be push blocking by the third or the fourth hit. But if you can't quite get there, it's not the end of the world. It's just something to be aiming for as you play the game more. Oh, we changed from fortune to failure. Okay. Raw tag gets checked. We're just swinging. Yep, that's a very good push block. Band raw tag. You pressed your jab a little bit too early. Or was that medium punch? I forget. Either way. I would definitely discourage you from having this be your main neutral pool, blitzer, that is. If you're in the air and you want to be moving quickly, you can do a dash jump or just jump forward, and then jump heavy punch is a strong way to be contesting space. But as is, we are using Blitzer a lot, and it's putting ourselves in quite a bit of danger. Oh! We have the beginnings of a route. Nice. Yeah, that route tag is a little bit sketchy. Accidentally get taunt. Unfortunate. Accidental snipe. Whoop. Being a little goofy. Got taunt. Yeah, press on their face when they do that. Yeah, and then SSJ seals it. Okay. Yeah, I definitely think the biggest thing for both of y'all, like first and foremost, is just getting more time in the game and enjoy playing it. I think the more you play it, the more you'll start to kind of understand things and what you want to be doing and kind of start forming your game plan. Biggest thing for you, Canada pair, is definitely try and blitzer less. Bayo's movement is definitely slow, but you kind of need to be using it a bit more, because if you try and cheat with blitzer, what will happen a lot of the time is what ended up happening, and you kind of just got hit for it. I'd say that was probably the biggest thing. And then thinking about trying to push block more, because it looks like you weren't very comfortable with that. And that will come with time, and just the more you think about it, the more you'll be able to use it. And then it just becomes habit after all. And so that's definitely where y'all are at for Zebra. Looks like you had a bit more of a handle on the game. One neutral interactions a bit more than they did, and so you're starting to get there. You're having the beginnings of a route. What I will encourage you to do is start looking at a full undizzy route. This is not something you need to have before you get in game. This is not me telling you do your homework and make sure you have a route. I will point you towards the wiki, where they have a pretty good collection of routes from just basic strings all the way until you get to like a full combo. And just looking at it, dabbling a little bit, if you have free time and you're not feeling like playing, you can start practicing any of those. I would recommend definitely doing the ones that are labeled as easier or oriented towards beginners, because there also tend to be a bit more resources about them in regards to comments, and then developing it further into like a later game plan. I think you're about at the point where you'd want to be looking at that. You could also go to the Peacock page, because I'm pretty sure they'll have a zoning pattern that you can also kind of start working out, getting a little bit of muscle memory down, trying it in games. Just definitely a couple resources for you to look at and go, okay, here's some things that people have figured out that work, and I kind of just want to start implementing them into my game. Yeah, and I think that's kind of the next step. And then same thing for you, Zebra. If you want to start looking into routes a bit early, the wiki, the Mizumi wiki. So I just typed an exclamation point wiki, and it pulled up the link. Also, if you just type in Mizumi wiki Skullgirls, you'll find it. If you type in Skullgirls wiki, I think the first one is a fandom wiki, and that is not the page you're looking for. So just keep an eye out for that. And I think y'all will be getting there. Just play the game more and make sure you enjoy your time. If you have further questions about anything that happened in this set, just ping me and I'll address them probably after the stream, because I want to focus on making sure everyone gets their time. Other than that, I think that's about all I have to say for that set. And I would, hope to see y'all around, just playing games, enjoying life. On that note, I think I will ask, I'll ask Octo. Ask Octo which they preferred, because I don't think I actually got an answer, and then we'll get going. All right. Yeah, I'll ready up. P and Robo. Okay. My P combos are definitely not the cleanest, so hopefully it'll give you a little bit more time to find space through. And I'll definitely try and point out where the holes are. I don't know if we have any commands for the peacock stuff. I'll do this. But I can also direct you towards some good resources for that. I didn't pay attention to what assist you were running. Oh no, I thought I saw you pick duo for some reason. Yeah, you playing solo. Good call up. That's not the zoning pattern. I'm also not calling my assist. Whoops. That's why this is rough. It's been a minute since I tried this. I'll get the zoning pattern down. But you're through the first character. You're doing a good job doing it patiently too. Hey! God, land cancel backdash both times. This is not a general lobby, but this is a... I thought you were gonna throw me. These are some sets for educational purposes. That's probably the best way to put it. Okay, how do you deal with this besides just doing raw arm? I pressed from heavy punch instead of... Did I want to spend 3? Probably not, but here we are. Give me space. Yep, that will catch it. Good reaction. Okay. Yeah. You definitely need to be a little bit more patient with Robo, and you're doing a good job trying to check me escaping, which is a good first step. Let's see how you deal with Peacock now that I kind of remember the pattern a little more. What in the world? I got Trip Garden? I didn't get sweep? Okay. Yeah, you're moving your way through. I'm not doing a good job getting the actual whole thing set up just yet. I didn't get M-Bang. I would not recommend blitzering there. It's a bit over-aggressive. I'm noticing the habits. Okay. You're catching on to me trying to jump out of the corner. And pull shoot. Okay. It's the first time you've done it, so we'll give it a pass. Do you kill me here is the thing. Oopsies. Yep, I'm done. Okay. I think Bayo can. I think the only people who can't are Dahlia, Double, Band. I think. And Eliza, how do you deal with this? That got me. Thank you, George. Two patience. Yeah, okay. That's catching me a little bit more than it should. I'm focused on other things. That is definitely the dangerous route. Did I not tech there? Huh. Do you have these? I don't get this without a system pot. I think I got you. Oh, no, you're blocking. Nice. Good punish. Back crossed up. Okay. Yeah, so... my zoning on these two characters is definitely not the greatest. You did what you needed to with the gaps. I don't know if you struggle with finding the gaps, which is why you asked for those matchups, in which case I would definitely direct you towards... there's a video, I think, by Adivas called Navigating the Garbage. There's a couple Liam videos, I think, that talk about getting through Peacock zoning. I think those are Parasol specific, but they'll still cover some universal concepts. Yeah, other than that, you're doing a good job getting in, and it looks like you're at least comfortable starting to read zoning patterns and habits, because when I fell into patterns, especially with Robo, it was really able to show up that you're like knowing when I was going to be trying to jump out of the corner, all that sort of stuff. I will definitely say, versus better zoners or more wily opponents, I would work on your corner pressure, because that will help you a ton versus zoners. There were definitely times where I got stuck in the corner, and that's the most terrifying place to be, and then you would do a combo that lets me tech out of the corner, and then so after I hold whatever you do, I push block you into the corner and have a full screen to run away. And so one is kind of preventing that from happening, and the other part is, if you think it's going to happen, you can quote-unquote tech chase in this game, where you think they're going to tech out of the corner and try and do something meaty right afterwards, or just cut off their tech. Just say, okay, this is going to drop, I'm going to take the time to move backwards, so when they tech, they won't actually be getting themselves out of the corner, and they'll still have to fight for their life. But I feel like those are the biggest things I could see. Again, apologies that it's not the best zoning practice, but I hope this still helps. And I do like that you were willing to arm in specific scenarios, but you didn't rely on it. That's a very good thing for me to see. And then, yeah, Ruby is putting 2 links in chat. That should be, I'm assuming, pretty good, pretty good anti-peacock resources. Yep. There's, one of them's Beowulf specific as well, so highly recommend you look at those. And just like that, we are on to intermediate. In which case, we got Shoes versus an open lobby. Would anyone in chat like to do it? If not, I'll put a ping in like a minute, and if like 3 more minutes pass, I'll do an off team. Appreciate the help, Ruby. But yeah, intermediate player, preferably on the lower to middle levels of intermediate. Yeah, if you want to hop in, NZ, by all means. If you need the link, I'll throw it in Twitch chat as well. This might be a little bit rough for you, Shoes, but hopefully we'll still be able to get some good advice out of it. We shall see. Alrighty. Then was there anything? I don't think there's anything y'all wanted me to focus on. I think it's the next match. Yep, okay.
Let's do this in one take. Action.
Alright. Playing a patient, getting hype. Normal way to play the matchup. But how are we working our way in now? Gets all the hype. We already have it. Don't need it anymore. Get caught overhead, get caught low. Not quite getting any confirms. And Zia, we are backing ourselves into the corner. Or Shoes, rather, sorry. It's a bit of a risky blitzer, but yeah, I think you've got to do that cherry call immediately if you want that to be a frame trap. So, if you want to deal with someone trying to do all that sort of cheeky blitzer stuff where you have to guess left right, I don't know if that's what we wanted, NZ. If you have enough space, you can up back, and if they try to get over your head, they'll just run into you, so it will all stay same side. So when you see Bayo's fishing for that, that's a good general habit to get into, is just up back. Even if you're not trying to contest it, just say, okay, I'm gonna block this and guarantee I know what side it's hitting me on. Quite a strong habit to get into. Other than that, we got Pingle Mirror now. What are y'all like? Here throw. We are in. What are we doing? Mixing and dropping. Throw comes out faster. I don't know if I would have hit at that range. That sweep was a very bold call out, but hey, sometimes that's what you need. Yeah, it's... Double has some solid anti-airs, well, mainly 2 HP, but putting yourself directly under Robo is a really sketchy situation because of how good her falling buttons are. Jump medium punch, especially. Jump medium kick and jump light punch aren't slouches either. Be very careful or have a game plan, at the very least, for getting yourself under Robo. Otherwise, it's probably best to just avoid, and then could have... I think we could combo into Fugazi Knuckle, send them full screen and deal with it. Either way, you don't really have enough time there, but yeah. Okay, playing patient, dealing with all of this. No actual push blocks. The assist gets the hit. Okay. Burst doesn't quite actually get set up right. Hmm. Finish this. Not quite, but you get the bow. Not entirely sure what the intent behind that was. Yeah, and then choose, obviously you saw there, gotta delay that throw a little bit more. Oh no, you were in the air. You can't do anything. Right, you did a hop dash. DHCO. I agree. Hit once for doing it, but we finding it still would work. Just holding armor in front of them. Good armor. Unfortunately, you didn't do much with it afterwards. No punish on the throw whiff. Yeah, we gotta work on. I'm not quite sure whether it's our hit confirms or just our combo consistency, but we're having some hits not going all the way through, which is unfortunate because this could have been a dead pain wheel multiple times over. NZ. And sometimes drops cost you. Depending on the player, this can definitely be a comeback. Dash up throw. Quite the strong tool. Slight drop. Respecting everything. Yeah. Gave them a lot of respect and they took it.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime.
Got in. Yeah. Okay. Tried to mash, expected a reset. Came in pressing a button too. Don't get caught with the burst bait. It's a good thing to see. Throw a punish. Another drop. Leads to another dead character. MZ is 5 bar. Gets in a little bit. We gotta push block this man off of us. Once again, if you see those blitzes like that, try and up back, or if you notice them already getting above you, up forward, so everything else will be in the same direction. Quite a good habit. Quite a good habit to get into. Other than that, I feel like the biggest thing for when NZ got going was shoes you just couldn't push block them off of you. They just weren't quick enough on the push blocks. There's also... I'm not entirely sure why we stopped blocking low after 2LK, because Beowulf doesn't have any standing overheads, or just, I like just any grounded overheads in general. So down backing versus him is quite strong. He needs to completely stop going through his normals before he can get to a hop dash, and that's when you kind of default to blocking up. Yeah, so thinking about what you're doing on your opponent's block strings, very important, because there's not really a reason to be getting hit low there, unless you're expecting tick throw, which I don't think NZ showed all that much. For you shoes, I mean, for both of y'all, it looks like there was a couple more drops than I would expect to see, and I don't know whether today's just an off day, but definitely encourage you to work on execution just a little bit. I said after 2LK, Ruby. He doesn't have mic drop after 2LK. Out here lying to people. I don't know why your profile picture is stuck like this. And then to wrap up before I get distracted, sorry. Shoes, your Val was doing a lot of running, which is normal, but I think you want to work on contesting space a bit. Pressing buttons as you're kind of flying away, getting a projectile out, because as things were happening, you kind of just ended up running. NZ didn't have much to think about, and then you ran yourself into a corner and had to hold Beowulf. So try and check them on their approaches. Every now and then, just don't like jump backwards and instead jump heavy kick and try and catch them coming at you. Or it's like if you think they're gonna be really full sending it, just like air dash forward, jump medium punch. Throw in a couple aggressive options. It's one of the best ways to make people have to approach you slower, is show them a reason to make them approach you slower. Okay, Straight's already in here. Let's get an agent in here. I see you're in chat, so I'm assuming I don't need to ping you. Yep, alright. Appreciate y'all for being ready. Let's get it on. This is the first time I've ever heard Gehenna described as pretty. The entire stage is like designed to be off-putting because it's doubles layer. Speaking of which, we're here. Yeah, normally people don't like eyes. Eyes are creepy. Right, but yeah, focus on the cat, I remember. So this matchup is a little awkward for Fortune. She has some good tools for it, but you need to be careful about a couple things. You got in, when you're doing your air dash, you become pretty long. So usually I see a lot of Fortunes actually try and cancel their air dash early with like a jump light punch, so it turns them into a ball and they still keep the momentum. Yeah. I think I've said this before, but I'll say it again. When practicing your Fortune routes, if you're using stand heavy kick, I would highly encourage you to just autopilot into doing stand heavy kick ×2. The second hit vacuums in and makes a lot of your troubles go away, including happy birthday stuff, and just random, more max range conversions in the air. Hey, the cat is gone. We stinger to get in. I would have expected we wanted DHC there. I don't know if we just get it. Getting over the zoning a little bit. Dealing with all of this. That's an overextension, yeah. I don't think we have any reason to stinger that soon. Unfortunate drop that Agent 5 is not blocking. Okay. I don't think I agree with this. You... Oh, they don't have meter. Oh, okay. That parry might have been accidental. I will definitely say, usually a parry's only good if you end up doing something behind it. So if that was an accident, yeah, that happens. I can understand just blocking afterwards. But if it's intentional, instead of just trying to block, I would encourage you to think about like doing DPs or whatever behind it. Yeah, straight does like jumping, so I can understand the A-train. Kind of unfortunate it doesn't work, but at the end of the day, it is a big risk and you get punished for it, so. Boardwalk. Alright. See what the cat's doing. Quite a patient round start. Yep, that's... If you're not putting out ground George there, I think that's too greedy to start getting back into zoning. So, for this shell, for playing... I mean, this is true for a lot of anythings. If you have the corner like that, and you have OTG, it's more damage for you to do Stinger. It's better scaling afterwards. I would have definitely recommended you do Argus Agony there, Agent. Good rock tech. Again, quite risky for dealing with P-zoning, but it is a tool. This is the second time I've seen you gone for A-Train. I don't know if I like seeing it this much. E-brake for neutral is also terrifying. Timpani. Not quite a confirm, unfortunate. Oh. Oh no, yeah. Oh, that should really be a dead double. It's a big mistake. You're basically gonna wanna be, just dash blocking into monster. Like, every other way of just doing things is sketchy as hell. Yeah. Getting hit by a bunch of same side mids, getting checked by the funny button. Jump light kick probably should have worked. Yep, beat extend, doing beat extend things. You very rarely have a reason to jump backwards versus Peacock's Fortune. So seeing that, it's a little disconcerting. We have these. Snap. Nice. Unfortunate. Go for the throw, disrespects Timpani. I'm assuming that was an attempted parry. Not quite killing. Get a Lenny out. You want to Lenny out, Agent? Lenny is such a strong tool. You're not getting any meter for doing any of this. Yep. Committed to zoning a little bit too much. Yeah, Lenny, getting Lenny out, and especially because you had time while the double didn't have meter, is ideal. You just want that bomb out. It creates so much space for you. It does so much work for you. Yeah, this week is 3, Agent. Unfortunately. But yeah. So it was... It looked like we didn't quite understand when we needed to change from zoning to, like, scrambly Peacock play. And Beat Extend was giving us a decent wall. But when we didn't have Beat Extend there, it definitely started falling apart. And so it's like, Peacock has a ton of different options. She can kind of just L George in people's face and have it work out for her. She obviously has M-Bang. You have your 2LK for anti-airs. A couple different really good options that'll sometimes just win in scrambles. And getting used to recognizing when someone's too close and swapping to the mindset of, okay, I need to start robbing them a different way now. It's like M item, L item, kind of trying to get an idea for what they're trying to do in scrambles and start thinking about buttons you want to be panic pressing that will check a lot of the things they can do. All that sort of stuff. Yeah. Knowing when to transition out of zoning is quite important. Trying to think about the band. I don't know how much of the band I got to see, besides I think I made a comment about A-Trains. Did end up seeing only like 2 throughout the set, there might have been more, but A-Train and E-Break for neutral, they have their time and place. It's minimal, because they're both dangerous options. E-Break not as much, but as you see, if you guess wrong and your opponent's actually going forward, you will die for E-Breaking. Because they're usually going to go forward and contest space with a button. And then for straight, it's... Yeah, I made the small point about... I know Fortune players like to do IAD, or not necessarily IAD, but air dash, jump light punch to get the mobility of the air dash, and then to get rid of the lanky hitbox, which tends to get tagged by item drop. Your Fortune did like to jump backwards, which it's alright-ish, but Fortune would much rather be going forward in that matchup, and the more you can force yourself to either hold your ground or continue moving forward rather than up back, I think you'll see yourself making a lot more progress. Minor comment about routing, just stand heavy kick X2. I'm pretty sure it's more damage and more consistent. So getting used to doing that for Fortune is quite the good habit to get into. And I think you cashed out one time when you couldn't have killed, so it's just understanding your damage ranges, but you'll do that more as you play. I feel like those were the major points. If you all have further questions, and this is true for everyone, again, please ping me, and I'll reiterate an explanation or answer a question you want answered that I didn't actually address. Yeah, all that sort of deal.
Boo.
Yeah, you were doing stand heavy kick there. Also, hello Ito.
Hello, hello. I'll be here for a little bit, and then I'm getting ripped away.
Yes. I think we've got like 2 matches left before advanced stuff.
Oh.
But
Would I
yes.
actually be able to fit one in? Never mind.
Probably not. Yeah, we already have Graphy in here, I think. Let's get Govad.
I wanted to do some advanced testing. Can y'all like do y'all's tomorrow so I can play you? Smile, please. Smile, please. Smile, please. Because Hydra will give it to you. Hydra's nice. Oh wait, so someone be DG13 in the chat? Cool, I have mod powers. So who all is slated to do their advanced test tonight?
I think Control and Straight both said they could. So we'll have
Alright.
2 this evening.
Postpone both of them till tomorrow.
We still have some others who it appears can't do it on Saturday nights, so there's other people for you to bully if you want.
I'm not gonna bully anyone.
The whole purpose of the advanced test is to bully. This is like the one time where we actively encourage the testers to bully people and then just go,
The last time I bullied someone in one of these, I got fussed at.
When? By who? Other than the competitor themselves? Because JP goes full tryhard and like double jails you.
I know, I want to do some funny stuff. I have funny stuff I feel like that a while ago.
We do got Dovot in. Alright. Let's get it.
Hey, I shall be walking through the stream, so I'll be a little late.
I mean, there's open space in the lobby. You can just join.
Oh, word! I'm coming in!
Is there anything we're waiting on?
Wait!
Oh, yeah, okay.
Wait for me!
They said their controller's acting up. Alright.
Alright, cool, keep that up!
Hello.
Alright, I'm in. Let's go. We're off to a great start.
Well, while they're doing that, I'm gonna grab some water real quick. Hopefully I don't miss much, but I trust you.
Is that a Tosha? Hmm. Oh. Oh no, they're getting water, still you goobers. Also, hello Aki, hello Shub. Shub, I miss you! Shub, where have you been? I missed you. It's been too long. Oh. Indiana Gaming. Alright. Oh yeah, Bayo Robo Band versus Peacock of the Stars. Alright, how do you get through zoning? Yeah, I already don't agree with that one. Taking a lot of extra chip because you threw the chair. How does this Robo do it? No L beams plus you just got hit. The Bale's back in. What do you do?
Yep.
Okay, you gotta convert those, my friend. Especially against this team. But you're dead.
Good night, girl. Oh, what?
Is what I... A pellet hit them, like, right after. Alright, Grippy. Let's see this Annie combo. Or...
Good push blocks. Oh, you could have jabbed there. You 100% could have jabbed there.
Okay, drops the combo.
Good tech.
Nice tech. Grippy.
Throw?
Alright, killed him. This is dead.
Keep it simple. Keep it simple.
Wait, no, this is dead. You should throw it at level 3. Just throw it at level 3. Just throw it at level 3. Okay. You got it anyway.
Does any level 3 beat band level 3?
It was either that into level 3 or Stinker into Robo.
I mean, I just think beam into Robo Beam.
Beam could still get level 3.
Yeah, but
I'm pretty sure.
who is?
I think the smartest play there, if you wanted to chip out, was to arm into Robo.
Yeah, probably.
All right. Already.
No.
I was gonna say already better off than last time.
And our chair's
I-
gone.
I wouldn't recommend too much throwing the chair away like that.
It depends on how much the peacock goes forward, because you don't actually take extra damage from projectile chip. It's only normals that matter.
Oh.
Yeah, they changed that because Parasol level 3 used to deal more damage on block than on hit. The
Yeah,
Beowulfs.
put that back. Put it back. He deserves it. He needs it. Is
Item
Ruby
draw.
here? Okay, he's not here.
I'm getting crossed up. Yeah, gotta keep track of the peacock through all of that. Finish the combo.
Alright. Oh, Harry?
Kinda gotta respect a lot of this. Okay, now the bomb's gone. We don't want to be bad
Say
dashing though.
that.
Oh. Yeah.
They tried to mash.
Yeah, no. When Lenny's not there is your time to really try and push aggressively, whether you want to do e-break or just like aggressively dash block through things or try and jump over. That is your time where you can, with a lot less risk, commit to some options. Whereas once Lenny's on, if you're not parrying everything, you're risking getting Argused and immediately full comboed after full screen.
If you're gonna parry, wait till the H-beam comes out in this situation, because that just makes everything free, because you can just mash the parry after the first one. Alright, counter call H-beam with your beam. I'm surprised I haven't seen an arm come out yet.
Yeah, I'm kind of happy I haven't though, because it's reactable full screen.
Okay, but they were pretty... I think they were close enough for it to work.
Punish this?
At
Oh,
one point.
push blocked a little too early. Or we just...
Wow, okay.
Yeah. I mean, usually if they go into zoning there, you don't get punished for the raw tag either, so... Teleport was a bit of a whack timing, but ended up working. Honestly, one of the
Alright,
biggest
got the
things I'm seeing for you, Graphy, is we're not able to capitalize off them being in the corner.
Death.
Not
Is
quite.
what I would say.
No SSJ.
Alright, show me your bombos. What's your incoming? Nothing. You're on death. Alright.
You don't have sound stun? Yeah, you cannot do that route if you don't have sound stun and you already used DP.
Say it now. We could be doing a lot more damage with this, that counter hit. And now you're dead.
Spend. Good, you recognize the damages though? Mashing your anti-air, fair enough. In this situation, Dobot, I would honestly recommend, instead of doing a full N to Z route... Oh no! Oh,
so cool.
you gotta do something after you parry. A parry into nothing as good as just parrying at all. It's... Yeah.
I'm just gonna assume they missed the second follow-up parry because that timing is awkward.
Yeah. But I was going to say, Dobot, especially when you have 5 bar, especially when you have 5 bar, I usually do this even without 5 bar. If I have some meter, I know I'm gonna leave remaining. I'll oftentimes just do what I need to do and then dump 1 or 2 bars that I know is gonna kill and save the Undizzy for the next hits. It helps you for incoming. It gives you more time to work with for resets. When you have the extra meters, in my opinion, it's better to just spend it to get them dead earlier rather than give them the extra meter for doing a whole combo on them, so on and so forth. There's a lot of benefits to actively cutting your combo short and just spending it to kill them. Okay. Yeah, I know y'all fight each other a lot. I thought it had been a while, so I figured it was okay. But I will definitely have it noted that y'all want to play other players. Could definitely try and work on that.
You fight me.
Apologies. Yeah. Other than that, yeah, it's I think that again the biggest thing for me for you, Graphy, was you're doing a pretty good job, somewhat patiently walking them into the corner. We're just unable to keep them there, and that kind of involves thinking about a game plan that actively prevents them from contesting space and also doesn't commit so much that they can just like peacock teleport away. And so this usually involves using an assist to dissuade them from pressing buttons. Once you see them block the assist, you then go in. This sort of deal. Beowulf can also obviously use H chair or M chair to lock them down. If you think they're going to try and jump over you, Stand Heavy Punch boxes out a ton of space. You have a plethora of options to kind of experiment with, and I feel like that's the biggest reason why Dovad kind of just kept on getting to run free. And yeah, apparently my Steam just wants everyone's profile pictures to be like a week old. I think Straight was having the same issue. Yeah. That's it for me. I don't know if you had any other points. Ito, yeah.
Ito.
Fuck.
Scree.
Before you harass me and give people advice.
You said everything. Ito.
Alright, Ito, would you like to play Aki? Or rather, I should ask, who does Aki want to fight?
No, I'll play Aki. Ready up, hurry up. No one say anything.
Who would you like to fight, Aki? Because we can have someone in chat. We can have we can ping the role for an open lobby.
Oh, actually?
Alright, it's time to throw down.
Start closing crap. Oh, Full Bleed asked me for games.
No. Whoopsies.
Actually, do I go full? Do I go full for this one, or do we?
Just make sure it's educational. Yeah, they say go full, so.
Oh, go full.
Encore.
Would have counterpicked you so hard if I was going full power.
Smack the assist, I agree. I think we're a little bit too afraid to contest space as Bella. The Eliza's at 0 threat with you constantly, just attacking.
Yoink. Oh, that's beat extend.
Your way out of the corner, unfortunate drop.
Really just switch on you.
Looking for a mesh there. Understandable. I'm calling beat extend a fair amount. Oh!
Oh, I didn't get the cross up.
Jumps into A-Train. Good tech. Good beat extend.
Fan?
Oh, beat extend. Never hit.
Oh, almost free.
I'm assuming we just didn't catch the they had. Okay, I don't know what's spending 2 bar, but they were at 5 meters, so I'm fine with them spending that bar.
Oh!
No, unfortunate drop. Delayed burst. It's a good habit. Yeah. I don't know if you wanted jab or if you wanted beat extend and got tossed up. Heads. I don't want to see you overextend on block because you know Ito's fishing for just mashing the reversal.
My tech.
Good burst bait. It's a little bit late for that setup.
Bruh.
Beat extend. Come close, baby. Getting mixed. How do you play incoming?
Iota, teach me how to actually play Eliza. No, I don't know who Iota is. Why is it so hard for people? It's not that complex. Iota, Itotia, Itopahia. Eh.
Don't mess.
Ito. Yep.
No, yep. Patient.
Aw, where's my 2?
Yeah. Landing on the DP assist with button. This is up a command throw. Good confirm.
I respect it, but you are risking a lot.
Oh, no dash. We are going for the
full committed.
commitment
Okay.
options. Good corner carry. Man. First.
Where
Tech
are
throw?
my jumps?
In water.
Oh, I sock beat myself.
Yeah. I'm seeing one habit a lot. I think we're backing off universally on all of our characters too much.
No. My
Punish.
gun.
I don't know about spending this bar. It doesn't get us any further, really.
Okay.
But, alright. What's the band's doing?
Why did she come out from behind me?
I don't know.
Why am I getting lost? You know what that counter hit was?
TP.
It was HP. You know why I did HP? So I could beat armor. And hit them. I guess I'm just gonna get robbed tonight. This is fun. I guess I am just going to get robbed.
Hey, that's
That's also what I
SG.
get for not playing SG every fucking day.
Screet.
Scree. What if I did the funny and went
But yeah.
ban?
I'm seeing a lot of good things. I definitely think you can be holding your ground a lot more. Both Double and Bella have North Knuckle in some way, shape, or form. It's great for contesting space. They have a ton of other pretty good disjoint buttons to just be checking things. With as much as we're up backing, I'm not saying never do it, but we have consistently backed Ito into a corner and then just given her a free exit out. But
buttons. Yes, I wasn't blocking well. I
we
definitely didn't want to block that low they've done every single time.
I kind of want to discourage you from using that in because you get blocked right and you die. Or you're spending 2 bar to make it safe, which is a little cursed. It feels really good when it hits because it's definitely ambiguous, but man, it's a hard punish if you guess wrong. First. Overextended to the dive kick. I think you want to be doing 2 HP at that range. Or just respecting what they're gonna do. Good blocks, good push block.
Oh.
Brass, check them through. I don't know about those jabs. Good night, girl. Yeah. Part of that I definitely think is just getting a little bit more used to your team. It's a little bit newer. It's just 3 today, eat though.
Bruh.
What do you mean, bruh?
Bruh.
But yeah, outside of those flubs, again, I do think, especially on a team with characters like Band, Double, and Bella on it, they are solid at holding their ground and controlling space. And to play a team like that and concede as much space as you were, I think you can afford to play like in similar vein to how JP just holds people in the corner at a good spacing with Double. You can do very similar things with Band, and you can do similar things with Bella, although you also want to be going a little bit more forward and threatening at command throws as well.
You definitely do not want to take space to spell a Band 100%. You don't want to do any of that. Not at all. You have 99 skull seconds. You have all the time in the world to do absolutely nothing.
Okay.
That reasoning isn't good. Just take the space.
Okay. There's a difference between patient play and actively hurting your win condition.
Oh wait, what?
Why
Ready to...
Why'd you ready? I told you it was 3 to get you to unready.
Okay, listen. I forgot the unready, and then like 20 seconds passed. Put this on them. They ready to do it.
Wow. Oh, while this is going on, I'll ping Hydra to get in here and figure out.
Oh, he robbed my own color. Rasnuku.
Okay, we got that, and I'm assuming we'll probably just end up doing straight first because they're here. I don't know if Control's also here, but Control did say they were ready at all times, so.
I played too many different games. I hit like 3 different tech buttons.
I was in brain. Yeesh. After I started practicing Central Fiction a lot more, I definitely caught myself playing SG and holding a button to tech, and I'm like, wait, that's not in this game.
Oh no.
Like to do air techs, and I was just like, no. Uh-oh. Oh, everyone's dropping.
I'll steal that.
Munch.
You're not safe! I have a skeleton!
Skeleton!
And they have a mash! I would have laughed you snapped the wrong character.
What's happening? Remember the shit I've had on Steam? It like full screens the friends list. Because this has been happening to me consistently, and I have no idea why now.
Don't worry.
Hello?
Hello?
No!
John, can you send me a invite to the lobby on Steam?
Yeah, I'm working on it. What's your actual Steam name right now? I don't remember.
It should either be CC&D Hydra or Bad Bitch Academia. It keeps switching itself back. It's annoying as hell.
There we go, yep. It's like, it's not Hydra, and I could not remember what the other tag had been.
I've been trying to switch it back for like the past 3 days, and for some reason, it just wants to stay as Bad Bitch Academia. There's nothing I can do about it.
Steam would never act as. Are you serious? Oh. Oh.
You let me do it to you?
Robbery. Would HP have reached there?
No.
But yeah, okay. Get out of here, you goobers. Or at least, okay, I don't know if you want to care, if you care to stay, if you're not going to be here for the whole thing, Nito.
Nah, shoot them.
They left. Have their own volition.
I'll be here for 10. Let me get the first 5 games in.
No, this is not how testing works.
Let me get them in.
I mean, you
I'll play
could,
88
to be
trade, it'll
honest,
be
you
quick.
probably could.
I'll play 88 trade roll. That'll be quick. I promise. I'll sweat. I'll sweat.
So how many we got for testing today?
We got 2.
Solid.
We got straight, and then we got control freak.
I see. You love to see it.
Yeah.
Didn't Control like top 8 last mixed matches? What was their bracket like actually?
I don't know, but I mean they've been putting in a lot of time and getting really good. I like seeing the amount of work they've been getting done.
I do too. I like the amount of time
This
they've been
last
putting
bit
in
of
as well.
burger.
But I must see their bracket run. I want to see it. Did you get a freebie or did you work your ass off? I'm curious. 24.
This is testing time, right? I
Yes.
didn't accidentally.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So let me roll this last bit of burger, and then I'll give my spiel real quick on how testing goes. Unless you want to do it while I'm eating this.
I mean, I can if you want. So yeah, advanced testing in the server is, it's kind of just a goal to shoot for. It's like, at the end of the day, the rule's cosmetic. It is a first to 10 versus one of our testers. Today we have Hydra. There are a couple others like Yo-Yo, Anito, etc. Who can also run their test. And it is a first to 10. You do not have to win this set, as some of these players like Hydra and JP are like top 16 level players at majors. You just have to show us you're comfortable enough with the game for us to say you've passed our benchmark for advanced. So if we like what we see, if we're seeing good habits, if we're seeing adaptation, if we're seeing like when you want to mix, that's when you're getting the pass. And we usually encourage you to wait like a week or so if you before retesting if you failed, and there's no limit to the amount of times you can test. It's also just a first to 10 versus a strong player who will give you advice after the set regardless. So feel free to sign up. We encourage it.
Can we shoot Ruby? It's not PG-12.
On that note, I'm also a little shocked Straight is opting to play the Fortune team here, but they're definitely going to get some Fortune advice. Mixed.
Wait, this is advanced testing. I could roast the Annie.
Why are you so toxic towards Annie's? That wins?
Yes. Sometimes.
Sorry, I'm not talking. I'm still digesting burger.
Yeah, you're good. Oh, mashing on incoming.
Mashing! And
But-
we're missing the punish.
Yeah, we didn't really have a tell that anything was going to
Oh
happen.
my fireball! That's so disgusting.
Oh, what a
You know, I'm gonna get the
confirm.
points straight. They planned for the fireball to hit them.
Up forward. Reasonable idea there. Wasn't blocking
No.
quickly enough afterwards. Getting mixed, good block. We cannot fight our way out of this corner, yep. And here is where I get to feel vindicated and telling you to stop that habit straight. You will start getting anti-aired for doing a lot of things you do. God dang it, Hydra.
Are they doing jump
What?
light kick
What?
into like Gato still?
No, it's they, especially on the air dashers, I don't see it as much on double, but they have a very ingrained habit to like up back and then air dash forward and do something. So with like Annie, it's up back, air dash forward, jump medium punch. With Fortune, you see it with a lot of the buttons. And so this has been a topic of conversation for like a lot of the VOD reviews, and so now we get to see exactly how badly it can get punished.
Oh.
don't tell them my game plan.
Oh, I
Don't
wasn't
tell
paying
them that
attention. I'm
we
still,
can look
like,
at what they have eyes.
Yeah, okay. They're swapping to the
Dubs,
duo.
Do not tell straight. Do not tell straight. Hydra's game plan is very, very hidden right now.
What do you mean? They're definitely not just using funny disjoints and calling each other to make them save. Oh, that was a good
You had to
PBGC!
hit!
You didn't believe! A big thing for PBGCs is like, if you're gonna commit all the way. If you're gonna get hit for it, pressing another button afterwards isn't gonna change anything. Just full send, always.
Not like that.
Oh!
Thank you, Fukua. We love forward-moving medium kicks. They would surely never break combo.
They don't break my
Alright,
combos.
I feel like I've been abusing Parasol too much to the point of where you can't do anything. And I'm going to change that.
No.
Why?
This is the point of this. Keep doing what you're doing.
Well,
until they
true,
figure it
but I
out.
also want to have fun.
Then go play casuals. Full Bleed's begging for games. I booted up the game and he asked me
I don't wanna
immediately.
play Cat Girls.
Cry about it. You're.
No, straight drop the cat girl. But I
we
want to
ban Hydra from testing?
No.
Can we ban Hydra from testing?
I'm
Like,
still
actually.
gonna try my hardest.
I'm down-
I'm just gonna have a little bit.
Sit
of
over
fun.
there. I'm not talking to you. Can we ban Hydra from testing?
I'm having a lot of fun right now.
What are you doing? You don't pick a whole new team. I'm gonna Hydra.
It's not a whole new team.
I'm gonna lose my mind.
What?
I'm just saying. If you let me do the test, this wouldn't have happened.
Maybe I forgot to stipulate when I was describing this test that in the first 10, the testers will try their hardest as if they're competing in a tournament set.
I am. Do you not see that overhead setup? Am I not dope?
Uh-huh.
You see that mid? Oh.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
Hydra?
Yeah.
We got hit?
Mhm.
I'll fix this.
So, like I was saying, can we ban Hydra?
I'm cooking right now.
I don't care what you're cooking. You already burnt it.
That's not what I pressed.
What?
I love
Yeah.
Huggies.
Raw Clyde is... That was way out of whack.
Wow, that hit me.
Hellbreaker.
What the?
What?
Someone
You are
please
massive.
explain that for me.
You are massive.
Like, honestly, I would have been very happy if you pressed 2 LP or 2 HP there. I don't know why that medium punch won.
It's literally just because Dahlia is huge.
I hate this game.
That is also the first time I've ever seen that happen.
Level 3.
I love this. That's not what I pressed.
What? Hydra. Hydra.
We're trying our hardest.
It was supposed to be that. Okay, listen.
We're trying our hardest.
Also,
Yeah, I was trying my hardest. I just got missing.
yeah. Also,
Yeah, we're trying our hardest playing a side team.
This is not a side team.
Sure.
Every
Got two of
team's
my
a side
strong
team if you
characters,
don't
there's no way.
compete. Smile.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Wait, so if Hydra's retired, they shouldn't be doing the advanced test. Let's ban them.
Damn, it's like that.
Yes. Yes, it is. It's exactly like that. It's whatever you're thinking right now. Get banned.
That's kind of toxic, no?
And?
A little toxic, a little toxicity.
Alright.
You know, a little black dahlia never hurt anyone in the morning.
It's the evening.
Good morning.
It's the morning somewhere else.
But yeah,
Alright, I'm gonna do something
definitely-
crazy. Watch this shit.
I'm curious to see what other callouts
You
Hydra's gonna get.
I feel it.
because Straight has been mashing a lot. Yep, there's the air dash jump medium punch again.
No! You had the right to do to ban it! You just
What?
didn't do the right.
Where's my
Yes.
Where's my
Yes.
poncho?
Mix them! I said mix them!
My PvD's
Alright.
Good punish.
Dead character.
Not the anti-air dash. That can happen to you.
Okay.
Yep. Bear trap, you can't really contest that.
Where my medium punch?
Alright, so if you're asking for my opinion, I think we already know where I'm going with this.
Mito's just trying to speedrun this. It's like, I'm getting rid of Hydra and I'm just telling them what my choice is. We're done. Next.
Listen, they have 7 games minimum to change my opinion.
That is true.
Alright, but right now I ain't seeing
that-
nothing.
Is that really not punishable?
Just what, not punishable?
Her medium punch.
It is fun.
Probably a medium punch?
Yeah.
It is.
Okay. I was
Yeah,
really
I
can-
accidentally
but-
picked this DP assist, by the way. This wasn't on purpose.
Hey, Dovod.
R.
Also, I love
It's
how
okay, you
people
won't
say
know it.
anyone can cook when I feel like the setups every Annie does are incredibly seeable. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not
Sure, a lot of
gonna.
the anti players do the mix-ups very, it's like, perceivably.
Yeah.
And then after, like, if they figure out people can block a JMP reset, they can just kind of flounder sometimes. Not all of them, but enough of them.
You have these. You have these. Nice.
Fair enough. Alright, listen. There were some good things there. We have routes.
We can hit a combo.
We can hit a combo. That's important.
It's a good look. Taking a game off Hydra. Oh, yeah. Taking a game off Hydra is
What?
pretty good.
Yeah.
What do you
discount
mean,
them.
what? You know
Don't
exactly.
discount them. Let them cook.
We just said taking a game off you is pretty good.
I know. It's just the way it was said. I'm just.
Hmm.
If anything, the one that's not taking it serious is you know, going your side team and all. But anyway.
It's not my side team.
Mm-hmm.
This is the
Mhm.
team I've been playing.
Grippy? Yeah, we are constantly pressing. I think
I had to do it to you. I'm sorry.
a little bit of patience would do us some good. Good blocks.
Get out of there. Wow, you could do that.
Wait, Discovery. Do that again.
I need to.
Wait! Get both! Oh, you could hit the Dahlia while you were waiting for the Bella to come down. It's a really important thing to know as double.
Oh my god, that's disgusting.
Good block, no punish.
I remember someone saying this was gonna be garbage.
No, I think this is her best assist. I really
Oh
like
yeah, it
Bear
is.
Trap.
I just remember so many people, or not so many, a few people saying it would be Galdo for some reason.
No burst. Good patience.
bait.
What? That jab reach. Repeat.
That was supposed to be the other one.
Beam in it here.
What? Tiny. Fair enough. That's a huge drop.
Yeah.
I must go now.
Masher!
Needs me.
Yep. I feel like you should expect the match at this point, Hydra.
I should, but like I don't wanna. I wanna have fun. Press the buttons, bro. Alright, listen, you gotta do something. How are you gonna get in?
Why wouldn't you just bikes? Bop, bop, bop. Good night.
Mix. Sad. I don't know, if you look at it a different way, there's like only two there's two characters I have on my end that are the best characters I've ever played, you know what I'm saying?
That is the most weeb shit I've ever read.
What?
I'm gonna become the Hokage.
Oh, that, I see. Who's last? Okay, you're last.
Yeah. Looks like Ito had left us for better pastures. For greener pastures.
I'll miss them. Oh well. Forward hard punch, outsider. Oh, good block. No punish though. I love it.
Fall into the trap. Yep. What? Why are we blocking anything other than low there? The overhead's reactable.
That's a miss input and a half.
Yeah, you kind of got to recognize where that hit's going, Avani.
Wait, where's her trap at?
It was still despawning, I think.
It was already gone.
No, it was on the
I
screen
think it was on
when she came in.
Oh!
Oh, we're
I'm
in.
DPing. Dunce on DPing.
Why would you do that? That wasn't deep.
That was not DP.
First, fair enough.
Um,
I don't think Arm's gonna do much here. Yeah, I guess we get her out, but... Man, Dahlia has some phenomenal jumping buttons.
yeah.
What?
On my bat.
Alright.
Hello?
Oh, you didn't want that hit.
That's not why I pressed.
Hydra. Hydra.
Okay, listen. This is salvageable.
I'm gonna say right now, I'm not a believer.
Listen, there's 4 characters on my team now. Never mind.
I don't know what you thought was gonna happen here. Great response, straight.
Well, I'll tell you what, Dunce. They certainly had an advanced level response to that situation.
God.
That was an advanced level response.
Yeah, no, car's the right response, straight. 100%.
It is the right response.
Why Hydra did it, I don't know, because that's not an advanced move.
What do you mean? I had 4 characters on my team. I was surely gonna win.
Everybody mind your marks. Let's rock.
Dolly took the hit.
Nope. Yep. You gotta understand how people interact with your Crescent. It's a massive part of any game plans.
Nah, you can't do that. Wow.
What a
this-
throw!
Hey.
Yeah. Oop, not delayed enough. Do it again. This is awkward.
Listen. All things solve themselves.
You're getting
Cooking?
mixed. Not the granny laugh every time straight gets hit. Why? You
Let me
could have
talk
just
to you.
ended
Let me
the
talk to you.
game. You could have just ended the game.
What? What? I could have ended the game?
Yes.
I didn't know what to do.
Literally could have done barrel into para level 3. How is that not gonna end it?
I don't know. I didn't think about it.
But this is your main team.
She's still a relatively new character, and it takes me a long time to learn things. I don't know what more you want from me.
Oh my god. We have another test after this. I'm gonna lose it.
Alright, watch this. Don't do that. I'm gonna... You know, I'm gonna really hurt you for doing this. Watch this. Do it again. Do it again, I dare you. Never mind. Bella's hitboxes, alright. Alright, nerd.
I honestly think it's fine if you can consistently bait out
It
the
would have worked
response.
if I did it a little bit earlier.
Yeah. I don't know. It's... I think it's
It's
fine
okay.
because you
You
can
still
kind of left-right them afterwards with a jump heavy punch if you do it right. But that doesn't appear to be your game plan.
Fair enough. You know, Para wins these. What? Their colors are too close together and I lost sight.
Hydra was not blocking. First, no
No, I
alpha
blocked the
counter.
right side. I blocked the right side initially, but then I thought double was Dahlia because the colors are too close together and my brain is not good. You can't punish these. That's what I thought.
Just getting toxic.
What?
Too far away. I would do 8 shot plus trap. Actually, trap might not go far enough for that confirm either. Trap kind of sucks. They were right.
Trust. Ah,
Oh,
I
not
love
just
it.
trap.
I'm only committing 1 bar
Yeah.
in burst baiting you.
Oh. I don't. Does any DP work there if they alpha counter, or do they actually have to hold that?
Ah.
I don't
No,
think.
that's a good question, my friend.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen people with any DP alpha counter there.
Masher!
You might be able to cancel it before you leave the ground into Stinger, though. And that's something I would kind of expect to see from an advanced player's alpha countering there. That's a pretty common setup. We don't tech those. I forgot the barrel actually deals damage itself.
I love it. I don't think I could have picked up there without OTG, so if it didn't kill, I was gonna be in a bit of an issue.
I mean, alpha countering is cringe, but being good at this game is also cringe. So like,
Alpha countering is cringe, but alpha counter is a very good mechanic.
yeah, it's
I'll try to
cringe,
use it
but
as much as I can.
it's cringe. But if you're competing, you gotta understand how to use it because it is.
Actually, I don't have any alpha counterable.
You
moves.
literally had a chance to alpha counter into L shot when the double was being sent full screen, and you didn't do it.
When?
A game or two ago.
I don't remember. I don't recall. Who was I playing again?
Bella, Dahlia, Para.
Yeah. I just forgot the order. Okay, watch the stunts. I'm cooking dunce.
Alright, we're playing neutral. We swapped point to see if this could work.
Oh, he's good! Other side, please.
Thank you. Yep. When you play against good Bellas, they will reflect a lot of things you do. Bella changes a lot of matchups. Think about what you can do that doesn't revolve around projectiles or your game plan if they reflect.
Sarah Copter. Okay, I'm gonna get crazy. I'm getting creative bounce.
I don't think that actually keeps you safe.
Probably
God, I
not.
hate that mix with the burning potion, man. Like, I'm a person who says a lot of things are seeable. That shit, or that is genuinely unseeable to me.
Nah, you can't do that.
Mao does that to me all the time, and I lose my mind. Yep, air dash in, get called out for it.
I was trying to see if I could combo off of it, and I'm pretty sure I can, but I'm just wondering what type of button. It would be nice to get a medium off of it. My second burger is getting cold.
You're a two burger kind of guy.
Yeah, they don't have a lot on them, so.
Well, are they like small burgers? Are they like McDonald's burgers?
They're like a little smaller than McDonald's burgers.
Okay, that makes more sense. Me,
They're not like sliders. They're still like I would still call them a burger, but
yeah, no, it's when I think of burger, I've been brainwashed to think of like third pound or half pound patties, and so when I hear two burgers, I'm like, oh.
No, this is like a quarter pound.
It's like
Maybe
a
even
more fast food
less,
sized burger.
Yeah. Oh, fair enough. I'm matching 360. Actually, no, I'm not. Oh, maybe I should have gotten back out of that.
Oh,
I
unfortunate.
jumped, so messed up to confirm.
But we kind of got to understand how to salvage the situations.
I love this mix-up. It's the Hydra Classic.
Yep, we have to know
Hello?
that Bella has those.
Dahlia? Do your job. My light kick.
No, you didn't want it. Your light kick.
My light kick.
Good 2 HP. Dash up low, get caught. We weren't absolute guarding. Caught low again. Dahlia doesn't have any
Cooking.
instant overheads, so default to blocking low and react to that overhead.
What you gonna do?
Be good. Yeah. Up, back, air dash forward, get hit again. We accidentally chose pillar again. I see you, Hydra.
Oh, he's so good.
We are permanently up backing. Oh, we're mashing. Up, back, air dash forward.
Dunce, I'm cooking.
You're getting cooked right now, at least for what
No,
I'm
I'm
seeing.
cooking right now.
You're getting cooked right now, is what I'm seeing.
They'll never kill me. They don't have routes.
I
Sad.
think she
I
might
forgot
be
this
dead.
is a duo.
We are getting mixed, Hydra.
This is your top 8 pillar, everyone.
Punish. Oh, the sand heavy punch. Block it.
Army.
No, don't.
What are you
Oh!
doing?
Wait, Hydra.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, do not push block the sniper. Like, chicken blocking it is whatever, do not push block it. There's so much recovery on it. Stinger.
Alright, that's 10.
That's not, it's a first to 10, it's not 10 games.
Oh, it's a first to 10?
Yes.
Oh, my bad, I forgot. It's been a minute since I've done the testing.
Hydra!
It's been a minute since I've done the testing. No one requests Hydra. You know how that makes me feel, chat? That makes me sad. That makes me sad. Requested Hydra.
I mean, we don't really get the requests on the thing itself, it's kind of just like, hey, we're testing it today, who's available?
Oh, really? I thought there was an option to choose. Is there not?
I think we thought about setting that up, and then it just became easier to be like, alright, schedule a time. Usually it works best about this, but it's like, it works best after Get Gr8. But it's like, if they can't do that, it's like, what time works for you? And then when we figure that out, we got like, alright, who can get this time? So that's kind of how it's been going. Alright, we block it. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hydra knows when you're mashing and when you're air dashing. He knows if you've been bad or good. Hydra.
Listen to me.
Oh, what is
Listen to me, I'm
this?
cooking.
I don't know what you were
Working?
reading, but this is 2 bar for
It's working?
not a lot. Like, even if the read was right.
Oh! Okay, watch this. I didn't want to have to do it to you.
I like that we're using Alpha Counter. That is like one of the worst places for you to use it. And unfortunately, any DP in general is just not a great Alpha Counter.
It was also just because I was cooking and using armor right there. Unfortunate. Uh-oh.
Hydra. Forward moving stand medium kicks would surely never break a combo. No, that won't work. Oh, we spent 2 meter to die. Unfortunate.
I love cooking. Are you a cooking enjoyer, Dunks? Do you love to? Do you like to cook, like actually cooking? Like
I
cooking?
oftentimes lack the motivation to do it, but when I do, it's fun. That's just time. It's
Yeah.
time.
I wish I had like a larger space to cook, but I don't really have too much space to do it. And also I hate doing dishes. That's like the biggest thing. I just hate doing dishes.
You should find people to cook for, so you can say, I cook, you clean.
Yeah.
Or just use crockery that's a dishwasher safe.
No.
How are we getting hit by these?
What? It's Annie! What do you want me to do? It's a 50-50 at the end of the day.
That's not a 50-50.
What is it?
Like, if you see them start the jump heavy punch animation there, it's crossed up. If you hold same side until you see the start of jump heavy punch, which is a long startup, it's entirely seeable unless they do a better setup.
I don't know that. I press the buttons.
Take some dunce defense tips. I don't know why, I just understand the patterns. I see the lines. We got domed. Like, it's the same thing as Val. It's like, I don't know. I just know when they press the air dash, whether it's gonna be a crossover with jump heavy punch or not, and then I look for the jump heavy punches to tell.
What?
Oh!
What? Help. Help.
I don't know how much I can help you. I think she's kind of dead.
I'm blocking this? No, I'm not. You're not burst baiting me. You're not like that. Huh.
We just got hit by the same side mid. Almost blocks. Block the first layer. No, and we Hydra immediately going for the cheeky. No! Hydra!
He's tiny! What do you want me to do?
Just immediately level 3! No Quake, no fancy, like just level 3. They're both dead!
It's cooler that way. She does a little fun. That's cool! Look at him! Oh, he's cooking.
You know what's cooler? You could have just won.
Yeah, but then we wouldn't be able to see their showcase of offense right now.
Oh, you mistimed it.
Which was just air dashing and
Yeah,
jumping
air dash
up.
jump medium punch.
We get to see more games, yes.
Oh!
Listen. If you're not having fun while you're doing testing or playing the game, what are you doing? You know? You feel me or you don't? You feel me?
I don't lose my mind.
I think if you're not having fun, you're like, of course you can take things seriously, but you gotta have some fun. You know
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
mean, I agree, but at the same time, maybe you're having just a little bit too much fun, you know?
I'm having so much fun right now, Duns. I'm having a lot of fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime.
Reflector. Yep. Reflector. I'm surprised you're not just doing Excel after Reflector now, honestly.
You can't do it that quickly.
I mean, it's always a delayed air dash to medium punch. Does it really not come out fast enough for that?
Nah, Reflector has a lot of
You must
how
have
do you
it.
say?
Recovery.
Yeah, that one.
Mix. Oh, yeah, we're not
What were
blocking
we
the same
pressing?
side mids. They weren't even pressing. It wasn't a counter hit.
Did they just get crossed up? I'm
I don't
confused.
know. Got it mixed. What were you cooking?
I was trying different things, okay? Sometimes you just need to try some different ingredients. Oh,
Yeah.
I've been had.
I mean, honestly, that L shot would have gotten low profile by everything they did. Even if it came out.
Oh! How did... They were so close to me.
Oh! Mistimed it. Not safe.
Doing this again?
What in the... Finish him.
I was fishing for that grab for like forever. I just really wanted to see the empowered grab animation. Anyway, GG's! That was 10, right? That was 10?
Yeah, that was 10.
That was 10. This is serious time. This is serious time. While there's a lot of good things I like to see you do, your offense needs a lot of work. But I think your main issue is, how do I say this? Like your spacing. Your spacing needs a lot of work. Defense I can't really dock you on because it's Skullgirls and that was some kind of like dirty mix. But like your defensive capabilities, like there's other things that you could be doing, like alpha countering. Unfortunately, the one time out of the 2 times you did use alpha counter, it got countered by armor, which is going to happen. Don't let that discourage you, because I think anti-DP is a relatively good alpha counter. You just need to know when to use it. Let's see, what else is there? I feel like you didn't use star mode at all while you had the bar, and I think that it might have been better for you to use it to like force your way in, because even though I'm playing Bella, I can't reflect everything, especially if you're like flinging jump hard punch stars at me. And there's just like a lot of like weird things that, like, I saw you trying to do different things like dive kick at Bella, but you can't really do that because I have trap and I can anti-air you. So you know, you can kind of like do some things and it's kind of difficult, but you need to like work your way in better. I feel like you're just trying to go a little too hard. You're just trying to like just dive your face at me, which is not gonna work. It's a really weird balance that you need to like strike in between like my team trying to get in on me without me like stopping you from doing what you're trying to do. But you're able to do it. People do it. So like sending your assist in first while you try to like scope out what I'm trying to do is important. So there was times where you got hits and you didn't get the most out of it. Like there's times where you mix me and it's like, yeah, that's 100%. That was good stuff. But your neutral is where you need to work.
Yeah. And at least from my perspective, it looks like you have there are some strong game plans, but they're pretty linear and you don't seem to know where to stray from them, and so you kind of just start repeating a lot of the same things. And then when you got checked for doing it, it was like, oh crap, I need to stop doing this. And then the next game, you just start doing it again.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Annie's like a linear character. So is Double in a way, but
yeah, but
there's other options and things that you can do, exploiting what you have in your assist game that you could probably leverage. Also, I think despite like me doing random things and you like we had plenty of moments where like that was punishable, but you didn't punish me, and you just need to check those situations. And there's times where like we were standing right in front of each other, but I didn't do anything purposely to try to get you to do something, but you just kind of sat there and you froze up. Sometimes you need to just, you know, make a decision a little bit quicker, but that's like decision making. You know, you're gonna learn as you go on, and you get more familiar with all these situations. Also, mash less.
Yeah,
mashing is useful to like check people, but it's not something you should do as much as you do.
Yeah. Mashing should be like on a dial for you, and it's like the more you get punished for it, the more you turn it down. And then when they start not respecting it again, that's when you can kind of test the waters and check it again.
Yeah.
But fine-tuning exactly how much you want to do that is incredibly important, and it definitely looked like you were doing it way too much, to the point where Hydro was just going, I'm going to mash on your wake-up, like I'm going to do something reversal on your wake-up and win because I know you're also going to be pressing.
It's a classic for me.
Yeah. I mean, it's a classic in general in SG, but you did it consistently because you were so confident it was going to work.
Yeah. Arm and cat heads is good, but you gotta know how to like open your way, get your way in, you know?
Yeah.
Like you're safe and all, but you have like a split second of time to make like 1 or 2 like opportunities to get a mix. And I know that, of course, so I'm not gonna try to let you do that, but
And
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, it's like Graham built their entire game plan. Well, not entire game plan, but a good chunk of their game plan around abusing cat heads. That's a good thing to be mashing. I don't like all the places you did it, because you did it in some, like, you're getting mixed, and this is the get me out of jail free card. Well, not free, for 2 bar. That's perfectly fine. You did it in neutral for situations I don't think it would really work on calling out much of anything. And that's where I want to tell you to do that less. Because it's like, there are some good places to do it, and there are some really bad places to do it.
Yeah. I feel like, especially if you're trying to do like full screen, like, don't do that. Don't like arm from full screen and cat heads. You could get severely punished for doing that. And like I said before, if you're gonna do arm in the cat heads, you need to be able to take advantage of the few seconds that you have cat heads to like get a hit, right?
Yeah.
And so whether that be like taking your time to get a jump in and they have to block it, and then you do like delay fleshed up, heads, that'll cross up and get you hit. There's lots of like ways to like throw a person off instead of just jabbing at them or trying to grab them while you're also calling heads. Like,
so
there's other things.
I mean, Hydra's not gonna do this because he knows if you notice someone push block, you time a left-right for after their push block is done. If they're being smart and not push blocking, there are 2 or 3 different ways to go about doing it. It's time a left-right, probably overhead, like landing on them with jump light punch after the final hit of cat heads. There is do a random delay somewhere in one of your cat heads attacks and then just throw them, and they have to be ready to tech that. And most of the time they're going to be down backing, so that will actually catch a lot of people. And then there's just like acts like you're going to do something and beta mash as it's ending. It's like those are kind of the 3 typical options I usually see doubles end up going for.
It's funny that you say that Hydra's not going to do this, but I literally did push block it earlier.
Why did you
to try to
push
see if
block
they
it?
knew. I did push block. I push blocked several times. I was trying to see if they knew,
I see. I missed that then. Yeah. So I think we're both kind of saying not yet. We got things to learn still.
Yep, you got a lot of things to learn, but don't let that discourage you. There's a lot of good things that you can do, and there's like clear progress. But I would definitely work on the approach. Like, you shouldn't have to like just maul your face in like you're the cat girl with Annie like every 2 seconds and like try to hit me. You can like have presence away from me, away from my character, and still like poke me to do stuff.
Yeah.
A little bit more patience.
Yeah. Be patient. Staying on the ground. Both your characters have strong grounded buttons, and just being like, find a way to work your way into your optimal range, and then make them antsy about whether you're gonna press or not. That's probably one of the better ways to describe that sort of spacing game.
Yeah.
So
Parasol's very good at it, which is like, a thing, but Annie's also pretty good at it.
Yeah, and for Annie specifically, or the Annie Parasol matchup specifically, a lot of what Parasol likes to do at range can end up getting low profiled by a lot of what Annie likes to do. So it's like her jab, her stand heavy punch hits far away from her, but it does not hit as far away from her closer to the ground.
Yep, there's a lot of things to do, but yeah, I think being a little bit more patient and trying to work your way in instead of just trying to send your body into the abyss is a better approach for your team so far. So there is that. There was a third character, right? I don't remember what the third character
they
was
played
again.
Fortune at the start, and she's new, so they kind of decided it
You know,
wasn't.
if you wanted to do all that and throw your body to the wind and like probably not be punished for it, Cat is good for that playstyle. But with Annie and like double, you kind of need to work your way in it a little bit more. And I think that's good, right? Any other tidbits you got, notes?
I think we've said just about everything.
Sounds good. We got a second one, or
I'm trying to figure that out. They might not have enough time, so we'll see.
Sounds good. I'll eat my burger. My burgie. What's the second player's name again? Was it? I thought it was
It's-
Control, right? Or
Yeah,
something?
it's Control Freak.
Well, okay, so there's eye control, there's control, and there's control freak. Are those
Well-
all separate?
Control and Control Freak are basically, or they are the same person.
Okay.
It's whichever tag you want to use. Yeah.
Well, obviously, I know eye control is a different person. I don't know why
Yeah.
I put that up there, but
I know you know. That's why I clarified specifically those people. And it looks like Control is going to be getting on.
sounds good.
But yeah, you probably have time to finish your dinner.
It's a little cold, but it'll do. I'm glad I locked the cats out. The cat that stole my burger.
To pick the main chicken.
I'm sorry.
I don't understand what Ruby is saying.
Main team, probably.
I mean, I know, like, I understand what they're saying, but what are they saying?
For some reason, when I hear the term main chicken, I think of those chickens that fall out of those barrels in those old fighting games. You know, like
Like the already
boiled
cooked
chicken.
ones?
Yeah. Like full plated and everything.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ooh, tasty.
You know, Bella actually makes a reference to those in Skullgirls Mobile.
I did not know. I played mobile for like a day or two, and then ended up stopping.
I play it a fair amount, like a lot probably at this point.
Yeah,
Since
no,
it's been so long.
I can't stick on mobile games because I'm not on my phone enough to care.
I'm on my phone all the time.
Yeah, no, I'm on my PC all the time, and I'd rather play PC games than mobile games.
I personally only play like 3 games, really, which I'm trying to fix. I have a bad habit of playing like 1 or 2 games for like long periods of time. And by long periods of time, I don't mean like in one session. I mean like over,
Yeah.
you know, like long periods of time.
All right.
And I'm trying to like branch out and play some different games, but it's hard out here. Try to
Yeah,
play some more
I definitely
RPGs.
have a single player catalog that I'm just like, I'll get to you, I swear. And then some of them I start and I play for like 2 weeks, and then I get distracted by like, oh crap, I need to grind SG more or something, and I was like, oh god, I didn't finish this game. No, no.
Oh, this is an interesting team.
Yeah. Their pinwheel is honestly getting really obnoxious. Oh, they're playing Bella Point. They usually play Pinwheel Point. Just walk after menacingly. Oh no.
I dropped her out.
But she's coming back in. Grippy.
I dropped that. I'm so terrible.
Was that Quake and not Dead?
That was that.
Oh, we tried to get the reflector.
I deaded it.
Is this the Webtoon skin? Or whatever it's called?
This is, yes. Have you been reading the webtoon by any
I have
chance?
not actually. I keep saying I'm going to, and then I just... Good low profile. Looks like we're a little lost
Cat.
as what to do, but the cat is in.
The cat is in. That was a good offense. Oh, what? I'm not sure if that was a reset or a drop. Oh, the range. I'm
We
mashing.
canceled it second too early. Oh wow. Oh,
Yeah.
we don't know our headless stuff. Understandable. Yep.
The head's gonna mess this up because reasons. I'm gonna switch that. DC.
Okay.
I have a whole clip of like full. I don't know if you've seen it done. Swear, like I was playing full bleed and I was just sweeping the head. Then I anti-aired him with Excellabella and the head was in the way, and the head stopped me from continuing the sweeper. And in comedy fashion, he was like, "I don't know why you complain about this character so much. That's all you got to do." And then it just drops, and I was just like, "Why did that drop?" Because I knew why it dropped.
Headless.
Yeah.
It's a little bit silly.
It's probably on the. It's probably on the Twitter. I could probably grab it if I really wanted to, but I don't feel like it. It's very funny. Very, very comedically timed. Oh. Counter hit, what you got?
Auto run stop low. Giving the space,
Wait,
but
I
we
was
take it
going
back.
back? Unfortunate. Killer. Oh wait, I don't have any tunes. This is so sad.
Tuneless. Alright, Painwheel's in. I'm also curious to see which Bella assist they're using for this team.
I hate Pinkwheel.
Almost. Okay.
I'm getting like stars of like being mixed by Ben AC Fan. That's a mix I've never seen before.
Nice.
I've seen that mix.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of Painwheel experience, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Burst. Did we did not get out in time.
I'm
I
gonna
like what
kill
I'm
her.
seeing so far though. Yeah, oh! I don't know if Control's ever seen that mix either.
I love him, Shadow.
Getting mixed.
I didn't get my M Shadow.
Good patience.
Oh, that hits the head!
Yeah, it does. Okay, they're using Excella for this. Or not Excella. I keep on calling Copter Excella. Would level 1 drill have not won? Or kill?
It would've.
Good block. PBGC, not quite working.
I'm mixing, I'm mixing. Is what I would say.
Punish. They're dead.
I didn't do that. Bella's fine! She has armor.
Alright.
Bella was fine.
Control was cooking for a little bit, but then they got matched on in.
They're doing a lot of good stuff. I like the way
Yeah.
that they're working their way in their offense. They're doing good stuff.
Definitely liking a lot of what I'm seeing.
Mm-hmm. Perfection.
Ladies and gentlemen,
This is a Bella I'd like to coach.
Oh!
Bella does need a little work, but
Yeah, they're definitely first and foremost a Painwheel player. Well, they've been putting work on the other characters. Not quite dead. Do we have a counter?
I'm greedy.
No, we do not.
I'm a greedy boy.
Reflector. Oh, we can't hold that. Yep, she's gone.
My airspace.
We cannot press armor. M Shadow breaks a lot of what you want to be doing. Good overhead.
I'm mashing. I'm mashing right now.
Do we know safe jumps? Is the question.
Ah!
Oh, or we just don't let her mash.
Stop that.
Mistime the armor. AO?
That does that. Why?
I don't think I realized that had armor on it.
I didn't know that either. Stop.
Yeah, we're not quite getting the safe jumps. AO?
Wow.
Good mash. Unfortunately, can't get anything else off of it. Spacing around. Yeah. I don't think we're used to time Shadow Assist. It really
Tail
changes your
big
game
time.
plan.
Painwheel is sick. I do not know how to fight Painwheel very well. Not very many Painwheels.
Going with all that. Good avoidance.
Oh, that's low! That's my
Yep.
that's low.
Oh, deleted too much. If you want to put a delay in there, you can honestly put it in after the first jump heavy punch. You usually want to be doing Gato pretty quickly after the second jump heavy punch.
Oh, I got 2
You have these. Oh, you did 3 hits. We're delaying that just a little too much. That's a big drop. What's your pressure like? Overhead?
I'm pillared. Where's my pillar? I'm mashing level 5.
You're getting PBDC counter hit.
I got PVC air grab.
We got hit by the
Still
same
in the
side.
I'm still in the air.
Kill. Just keep it simple. Level 3. Thank you.
This is advanced level gaming, I think.
That was pretty good pressure. Relying on the overhead's a little bit sketchy, but it worked.
I really wanted to mash level 5.
Looking a little bit foolish.
A little foolish. I want to play games.
Yeah, no, control is very good.
They're very good.
I've enjoyed talking with them and doing VOD review with them. They've been grinding and it's showing.
This is a player that has existed past when I stopped playing the game, I think. We're finally starting to see those players.
Boop, boop, boop. Overhead, yeah. You are so dead. Why do you do this
greedy
route?
I'm greedy dunks.
You can literally just not do the dashes and make it easier. Angry. Yep, hold that armor. If you think you're calling out a parasol for pressing, hold the armor longer. That is how you have to beat Pillar. I beat so many Painwheels who just don't hold it enough. And it's like, if they press anything else on your armor, they're still minus enough that you holding it isn't going to change anything.
Parasol's always minus.
I thought that only worked on the twins.
No, it works on all lights except for Bella and Valentine?
I mean, both of those are mediums, so that explains why it wouldn't work.
Are they mediums?
I'm pretty sure both of them are mediums.
Huh. Are they?
The more you know.
I play this video game? I used to know this information, by the way.
I'm gonna go look on the wiki right now.
They probably are, but it does work on Fortune if you do it right. But apparently, I'm not good enough.
Yeah. Where is the weight?
I did make this, make that mix up.
Oh, there it is. Okay,
I'm just
yeah.
not good enough.
Yeah, Bella is a medium. Let's see about Val. Oh, Val's a light. Really? Val's a light. Okay.
I was pretty sure she was a light.
I've played this game.
I did not know Bella was a medium though.
I played this whole game thinking Valentine was a heavy, or not a heavy, a medium.
Nah.
There's like no heavies in this game.
There's
man.
like 2 or 3 mediums. There's not that many of them.
I mean, there's a good chunk.
That's so unfortunate.
Yes. Eliza, Bayo, Robo, Bella.
You can reflect that.
Yep. Reflecting helps a lot. It makes a much more difficult punish a lot easier. I guess the majority of the cast just are lights, huh?
Yeah.
Especially post DLC.
Alright, I'm not dealing with this pain well.
Block. Great push block.
Where's my button?
Air throw. Oh!
My pillar. Pillar, my beloved.
Resetting there is quite a greedy choice. I don't think we wanted that. AO?
Sure.
Oh, no, you had the right idea. That's unfortunate. That's just not going to punish this.
That doesn't punish.
That doesn't work. Yeah. Good night. I was so ready for the head to ruin. Oh, you just dropped it.
No, I didn't have OTG. I just forgot.
Yeah, you just dropped it.
I just didn't have OTG. For some reason, in my head, I thought I had OTG, and it's like I literally saw myself use OTG.
I definitely do that. I'm feeling fancy. I go for the sweep. I see the blue bounce, and I explode. Just like.
I mean, I could have just said snipe. I could have just said snipe BFF, but for some reason in my brain, it was like, do fancy combo.
Honestly, it would be kind of based if Murray was just a heavy.
It would be very funny if she was. I would like that.
Do I have the right
I've got a message for your boss.
Okay, apparently, Eliza is a light when outside of combos, which is...
Yeah.
I thought it was a heavy, but medium for combos.
Oh. No.
But it's not. No, it's like... I trust the wiki. I just...
Oh! We got burst baits.
Let's go!
I don't have a burst bait with Bella. Did you know that?
None? You don't even have the, like, burst bait to catch people...
I have a band-specific burst bait, and that's the only one I got.
You should have been the one that catches people mashing out of stagger. Makes for some really fun mind games.
And all my other characters have to do things now, and I can't just play my comfy character.
Alright. Go for the reflector. It's a bit of a read. I'm shadowed. Getting hit by the same side mids.
I love same side mids.
Bonk bonk. We were pressing.
I do not want to deal with this character.
Good tag.
Oh, no.
Oh!
Do it to me.
So...
These.
Alright, you kept it stable. Nice.
Wow, let's go.
If you want to side swap, the combos that you do on Headless also work for head on. You just need to use a different launcher. So if you do 2 HP, I can't remember if it's L or M fiber, but then do medium punch, you get spend OTG and get the corner. It's quite important to know for Fortune. Oh, I mean that is a response too. Oh, heavy counter hit. Is this a touch of death?
No, because this character does no damage.
Oh, we're still spending, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Huh.
we didn't believe. Nice.
For some reason I thought I could do that. It's like, it was just a really big lapse in judgment. My other option was to follow that up with BFF and hit you for trying to hit me. But I didn't.
Yeah, no,
I knew that was the option, but I just didn't do it.
My favorite thing is like playing Parasol and just the one time you autopilot into shot when it's like the worst possible choice. It's the second you do it, the second you do it, you go, why did I do that? It's like, what am I
If
doing?
level 3 do literally no damage, yeah, because it's scaled and it's one hit and it sucks. And Fuko herself is just a bad character.
And so it begins. Oh, that... Wrong. Hey, confirms. And my PC is not enjoying playing Skullgirls and Windowed. Hydra showing they're not getting caught by you doing armor all that much. Attack. And once again, I'm Shadow. Sweaty.
For killing this character.
You can alpha counter L fiber. Or H fiber. You can jump cancel there.
Ah! A little bit of a match.
Oh, we didn't get the head! Pop, 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 pop.
Get the head more.
Do you have OTG? No.
No.
Whoa, called out.
No, we don't.
Can I get a round of applause for our contestants?
Berkey.
Bergy.
You know, I'm wondering at what point am I like not in tournament enough for people to not know who I am anymore? Have I reached that point yet? To
I
where,
feel
we
like you might
eager
have,
members?
depending on at least the group of people you're asking, because I definitely feel like there's probably some Get Great gamers who might not know who Lord Hydra is.
Probably. I'm wondering at what point do I have to disappear enough from the community to like just not be known?
I mean, you kind of haven't been competing for 1 to 2 years at this point, right?
More like 1 year.
Yeah. Oh,
That was a
stop
good
into
idea. You
nothing.
should committed. Unless that was just a misinput thing. I mess up this combo. What am I doing? I could have just killed with no bar.
I do want to see more reflectors from the Cerebella because it changes this matchup a lot. Good reaction.
Killer, 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 kill, kill, kill.
Fate, get the low. This is all at full and dizzy. How do you keep her in the corner? Yep. Hydra proving my point for me. Reflector does a lot of work for Bella. Until it's actually against those owners.
Yeah.
I hate how all the anti-zoning tools in this game work great against everyone's zoning besides the actual zoners themselves. Okay, she's dead. We got the cat in.
Cat. The cat. No. No, not too much.
We didn't want our sniper.
No. That's not what I wanted.
We are sending these zoom stone way. We dragging the head over. Nice.
I couldn't. Oh, I can't get free.
Grippy.
I tried that.
Oh, didn't get the medium kick.
I can't PB. Where's my PB? Where's my peanut butter jelly? Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly.
What a gato. I would like to see when you go headless, you change your air dash block strings. Because you don't have to do anything fancy to get IID jump light kick, jump medium kick. Or jump, not jump medium kick, sorry, jump medium punch. And that is an incredibly strong block string to have to deal with that works better against push blocks you tend to stay in. They're both overheads rather than an overhead than a mid. It does a lot of work for you. You can reflect clones that aren't M Shadow. M Shadow wins. Everything else you can reflect.
I remember the good old days of when Bellas just saw you could reflect all the shadows, and then Shadow would roll up and grab every single one of them. I miss those days.
No, that's one of my favorite things. And I do the same thing when I played Kuo to bands, where I'm just like, you're looking to parry all of this. I'm gonna just make you block an M Shadow and then do my super.
Oh,
Good tech. Nice. Cheeky reset. Good. Yeah, we're attacking those. We gotta attack those.
a lot is happening right now, Duns.
Oh
A lot
my!
is happening.
We are running into M Shadow. Get her away from you. I don't know if I agree with that armor. Good blocks. Stop. Mashing.
Where's my punch button? My light punch. It just didn't come out. My bombo.
You
Also,
don't
it looked
need
so
it.
cool. It was almost so cool looking, Dunce.
So close, yet so far.
So close. That's all I get for being out of practice.
You're an Xrd gamer now. You don't play this game.
Yeah, I play Xrd now, and I'm so bad at Xrd. Ugh.
It feels so bad going to another fighting game when you like know what a fighting game is supposed to look like now, and you're just like, wait, God, please.
Xrd is such a different fighting game, though. It's like I'm not even a fighting game player.
Yeah, no, it's. I feel the same. Not as much going to CF, but trying to play KOF, I did not understand a thing. We're getting pillared because we're resetting the parasol on the ground.
If you do that reset right, you can kind of like jab low, safe jump. Like I did it earlier to the other person's map. In the other funny. You know the other funny.
Yeah. Oh, that was a little bit awkward. Angry. Oh, that didn't work. Why does she no longer have hatred installed? I was here for 3 seconds.
Because she has high health.
Yeah.
She has high health, Dunce. I'm gonna diamond drop you. Is what I would say.
Oh no.
Man, he's bad. Do you have
Don't. Oh.
I should have bursted the first hit.
Yep. So close. The final swing.
Where's my strike involved video game?
Alright, how do you deal with the final boss? Get hit. Oh, we're getting clapped by these jump heavy punches. I want to see us try and deal with them a little bit. Chicken block or anti-air them something. So right now, it doesn't seem like we have a great game plan for dealing with them. Good blocks. He is up backing. You have an anti-air throw.
It's hard.
Yeah.
And plus, I'm also like throwing out buttons too. It's hard. She'll definitely get hit if she doesn't do it right.
Another thing to consider there, you might need, actually, you probably need to be a little bit closer. Dash jump, jump light punch for Bella. It's really good at contesting a parasol doing that.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good tool to get used to using. It's a great, just aggressive air to air.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime.
Huh.
We gotta be reflecting. It's so important.
That was a perfect time to reflector.
Yeah. Nice. We are mixing.
Here, do the underhead.
The underhead.
The screen is shaking. I can't tell what's going on.
Oh! I liked all of that until the meter was spent. And yeah, M Shadow
What did that-
Assist just comes and then she leaves while the projectile's still going. She just gets to constantly call M Shadow. It is wild. What in the... Please kill her for this.
Huh.
I feel like you should be able to unfly there.
You should. You can, actually.
Holding...
You can jump that. You can super jump that and punish. You can capsulate that block string.
The head over. Yeah.
My dash.
Looks like we're not quite comfy with all the bells and whistles when it comes to opening people up on anything other than our pain wheel.
No, but the fortune was doing good earlier, but I made some adaptations.
Yeah, and now so it's once the axe kick stopped working remotely as well, or just like the launcher into immediate air dash, you've been not finding any success, and so it's like you can do
reflector that. That's not a real block string. Reflector that. Good reflector.
We got the reflector, yeah. And then one thing I do want to say is you've been incredibly predictable with your push blocks on Parasol, like defending her. The issue with that is none of her a lot of her block strings don't end up being real. So if they know you're going to consistently push block at a specific point, they tailor their block strings to then make sure they get the advantage out of it. And that's kind of just how Parasol works in a nutshell. So experimenting with when you are push blocking or just not push blocking at all and seeing if you can catch them autopiloting into something sometimes does get you a punish.
How did I get tier toss done?
I don't know. How did you get to your toss?
I don't know.
How
How
did
did I
you
end
get
up in this situation?
get hit low? I will never understand how Painwheels do the same side mid armor into low and people get hit by it. It's not like there's another high coming. It's like if they flight cancel, you react to it. Was that same side?
Yes.
I didn't know you could do
I
that
have
on
some
Painwheel.
forbidden things that you don't know of yet.
I didn't know you can get same side on Beowulf and Band. I didn't know anyone else could also get hit by same side Spiral Flare. That is hilarious. Not quite dead. How do you fight your way out? You mash.
Ah!
We mash! Oh no, we didn't get our launcher!
him down.
Yeah. All right.
Cool. Is that all?
Well, Uno
that all of
Mas. One more. Oh no, that was 20.
That was 20.
That is
I'll
it.
play Uno Mas. Those are good games.
Yeah.
A lot of good things.
Trying to think on what we saw.
A lot of good things. Painwheel was doing a lot of like really good things, but I think as later we got into the match that you were abusing armor too much. Which I mean, it is her thing to like abuse armor, but you were abusing it in places that were predictable.
Yeah. If it gets predictable, one, you're dealing with Shadow Assist, two, throws are quite fast in this game. But no, this is not a tourney. We hosted our like Edu event, Get Great, and then now we're doing some advanced tests, which is basically we have an advanced role in our server. Oh, we don't type those.
I don't have armor. I don't have.
Me
I don't have.
Yeah, it's a first to 10. They both rated up against. They're playing another one. It looks like where we kind of just judge, and then we have kind of an arbitrary point where we agree to call people beginner or advanced. You do not need to actually win the first to 10. We just gotta like what we see. You do not get, or well, we don't host a beginner tournament. The role is for the most part cosmetic and just like a thing to shoot for people. It's like you've been working to improve, and then this is kind of a way to gauge your progress, as well as we still just give feedback during these, so it's a good place to learn regardless of whether you win or lose.
Oh, that was so quick. Learning painful things that I never knew. Do I die here? I think I die here.
Punk.
But I am a beginner, yes.
Punk. Isn't that what your mod got shot for?
Maybe.
We are mashing. Getting hit by the cross-up.
My pillar.
You didn't want that pillar.
Oh, you just committed to it anyway.
Yeah. Nice.
Knife. Sad.
Don't you just die if you snipe there, though?
No.
Yeah. Looks like we're holding armor. Definitely a bit too much. Oh no!
Huh. I don't actually know. I never practiced that mid-screen before. I'm bad. GG's though. That was good games.
But yeah.
A lot of good things. Do you want to start, done?
No, I'll let you go, dude. You're the tester.
Well, there's a lot of good things. Your offense is pretty good, especially on Painwheel is very, 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 very good. But like I said before, you're definitely abusing armor a little too much to the point where it's exploitable for me, and I think a lot of other people might find that too. But the other two characters, your Bella is like I don't know if you're not comfortable with using Reflect, but there's a lot of points where you could use Reflect, especially when I'm doing Parasol block strings, to like straight up just punish me and stop me from like, you know, doing those block strings. So if that's definitely something to take advantage of. There's points in the set where I pointed those strings out specifically. And then for the Fortune, there's also character-specific opportunities for her to take advantage of Parasol block strings. Like with Cat Slide, with Head Off, and some other things I also pointed out in the set towards the latter end. So like those few character specific things is like really good matchup knowledge that I think that you need to exploit a little bit more. And I think also the Bella is like, while I understand it's probably not the character you're focusing on, it needs to be raised up to feel like your team is on that next level, is what I think you really need to do. Because your Fortune offense, once she gets in, is like good. Although I think your use of Axe Kick might be a little overdone and a little heavy. But other than that, like she's good to go on offense. If you manage to get her in, you know, that's all you need to do. And the neutral is pretty alright with Fortune too, but the Bella is what really needs work in forcing her way in and using her tools like Reflector and Armor and Excella too. Like if I'm just jumping around as Fukua and you're close enough to Excella me when I'm throwing out a fireball or doing something dumb, you should really be taking advantage of that. To force me to like respect you and not like jump around in that area willy-nilly. That's the main point in my mind. You got anything, Duns?
Yeah. I think for me it was, you have good strong offense, especially on hit, but opening people up felt like you had limited options. Your pain wheel had the most, but I definitely saw like consistently you would rely on 2 heavy punch, 2 heavy kick armor holds to open people up. He would occasionally do some of the other things like charge punch or charge light punch into low. If you can clean up your fly jump light kicks, you can turn them into frame traps, which makes those overheads a much larger threat. It's pretty tight. It's obnoxious, but if you can work on it, I would highly recommend you do. And then, especially for the other 2 characters, thinking about the other ways to open people up, especially from a distance. So I talked about it earlier, where it's like you had Hydra just locked down in a corner with a head on him, and so you have your pick of the litter to do there. It's like Parasol cannot really contest much because you can do like a spaced out cat slide, and if you hold the head, you can time your head to make yourself safe after it and frame trap with it. I mentioned Fortune, specifically when she's headless, has a higher IAD lockout, so jump light kick, jump medium punch just becomes a thing that works. And it's a much better block string to get used to once you're used to swapping to headless more. So keeping that in mind. When you're doing head-on pressure, jump light kick, Elgato is pretty good. I might encourage you to try and dabble in doing land cancel onto jab to confirm. If you want to get jump light kick, jump medium punch, you need to super jump before the IAD, and then your lockout's the same as headless, so you can still get that block string. It's just really input intensive, and so not many Fortunes do it. And then I'm kind of curious why you swapped to Bella Point, because as far as I understand, at least how you run your offense, especially with your pain wheel, my biggest trouble in dealing with you, like, not necessarily from watching this game, but playing against you personally, is you were really good at using Excella to stay in and force me to hold 2 or 3 layers of pain wheel just being pain in front of my face. And so I don't know if you're just trying to get XP or if this is the order you want to play. But when it comes to playing to your strengths, that is like the biggest strength I think you have currently, at least from what I remember playing you. And so changing your order to kind of hurt that game plan, at least in the short term, is a questionable choice, in my opinion. But if you want to commit to that team in that order and change it up, work on it. Yeah, that's what the giving advice and stuff is for. Other than that, defense is defense. I don't think I saw many... Your team doesn't... Actually, well, I can't say your team doesn't have the greatest alpha counters, because unless I'm crazy, you run alpha or H-Fiber Assist, which is a phenomenal alpha counter that you should be using more. That is a really strong defensive tool. Bella Alpha Counter 360 will always just be silly. Yeah. If you use it at the right times. Probably don't get much off of alpha counter pinion. That's pinwheel. That's kind of what it is. And then,
I mean, full screen if you want to like get a character out
yeah.
and you're like blocking a tier shot, it would be useful for that. But that's the only real use.
Yeah, we talked about neutral, and then when it comes to defense and push blocking, I think you're starting to run into the same problem I personally have, where you're push blocking at least like theoretically good times. The issue is you're doing it consistently, and you might be autopiloting and not thinking about it the same way I do, where all of a sudden, if they know when and where you're going to push block, they can completely tailor their offense around it and make it so you don't have a way to get out. And this is how...
Yeah, that happens. Parasols is especially good at that too.
Yeah, so Hydra does this to me at least a little bit. Gelato tears me apart if I'm too predictable with my block strings, and so there's another layer to having good defense where it's still, you need to change things up so it becomes more of a rock paper scissors rather than they know what's coming and can completely demolish you for it. It's the same way being predictable on offense or in neutral can get you punished. It's just, it doesn't start getting punished until higher levels in this game, as far as I've seen. But yeah.
Yep, definitely a lot of good things, but those minor like defensive habits and other things will honestly get you eaten alive. I'd still say honestly you're an advanced gamer, but that Bella definitely needs some work, especially. I don't know if they're relatively new.
I mean, the Bella's been a work-ish in progress. The cat is newer than the Bella, but yeah, I mean they've been playing Pain on Point for so long.
I see. Do they have other characters that they?
I think it's mainly this team, but I'll go ahead and give them the role. It's a pass, a close pass.
Yeah,
but...
I consider them an advanced gamer. There's definitely a lot of good things, but the advice that we gave is probably how you're going to see yourself advancing moving forward. We get a pass today. You love to see
Let's go. Yeah, really good work from Control. Definitely still things to improve. Advanced is the beginning of the iceberg. There's always more.
Really is.
There's always more.
Yeah.
But
top of the iceberg. It's the part closest to the water, and you look down, and you're like, oh god.
It's like every time I'm like, oh, I'm getting good at this game, and then I play like Cloud or Sev, and I'm just like, I'm never gonna be good at this game.
I play them, and then I cry a little bit on the inside, and go from there. But it truly is. At some point, you're gonna find. I feel like a lot of people need this like tidbit of information. I feel like at some point, once you become advanced or you become advanced enough, you're gonna find that like we here aren't gonna be able to give you specific advice besides specific small specific situations in which to help you. But there's a way where everything like just does not become clear cut, you know?
Yeah.
So I feel like that's the point at which you know that you are definitely far in advance of a player, especially in this game. I think that's like a thing for probably most fighting games. But like once we start to not be able to give you like specific advice for these specific things that are overarching towards your playstyle, you're gonna find that everything becomes a little bit murkier. And all I can say in advice to that is don't get discouraged, and to review your own thing, review your own gameplay. And when you review that gameplay, if you find yourself becoming unfamiliar or struggling with a character or like a character matchup, you can always talk to someone who plays those characters or plays that character against whatever other character to improve. That's when you start becoming like, getting really nitty gritty, real in depth, and finding those character specific things. Like when I was talking about like the cat slide and the parasol block string, like don't let me get away with that for free. It's like free for you, but it's not free for me. Like I'm putting my life on the line throwing that tier shot,
And then on that note, one thing I definitely encourage is try and actively. I don't know a better way to say this than try and actively think for yourself. So like, think about the strengths and weaknesses of your own game plan and what other people are doing. Go into discussions with an open mind, but understand like why you think the way you do about points. I personally feel like I understand a lot more of this game just from having discussions with people about why they think something's strong versus why I think it's not as strong as they say it is, that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And then
Like,
you go.
like having these discussions for sure, like, you know, when you talk about stuff like that, is you have to have an open mind, but also have to also be able to think for yourself. Like,
Yeah,
some people will
that's-
just give you like bad advice. There's going to be some people who are not going to agree with what you're thinking based on their own playstyle, and you have to understand that.
It's definitely like, listen to what they're saying and then put as much weight on it as you think it fits. And so it's kind of just like, you take a little bit from here. It's like, I'll get one thing from Hydra and ignore something else they say. I'll take one bit of piece of Parasol from like Gelato, and I'll take a little bit from Yo-Yo, and then I've kind of like built how I play my characters a specific way that they don't necessarily agree with parts. I think I'm still doing things right. They might call me out on things that are genuinely bad and I need to change. And I'm like, oh, you know what? This probably isn't worth doing as much as I have been doing. I'll work on that. And so it's kind of just like, it becomes a hodgepodge of really trying to plug some holes, but then other ones come up because when you change something, obviously. But this is a long-winded way of saying, welcome to Advanced. I hope you keep enjoying the grind.
Yeah. And then hopefully, eventually, once you've gotten that level of like, like getting those bits and pieces, you become as godlike as our Lord and Savior, Sev, who's also in the chat. Hi, Sev. I'm on my way. Don't worry, Sev. I'll be there in 30 years.
Eventually.
Yeah, eventually.
But yeah, I think on that note, it's been 3+ hours. It's a good time to be wrapping up everything. Thank you, Hydra, for showing up and testing. Much appreciated.
No problem. Thanks for having me, gamers.
Yeah. And then appreciate all y'all for signing up, using your resources, just wanting to get good at the game. This event's here for y'all, so I'm glad you're making use of it. Enjoy everyone coming into chat, throwing in their 2 cents every now and then. It always helps to have different perspectives when just giving people advice. And then, obviously, we've always got the usual spiel. There's tournaments basically every day of the week. There's a Hunter's Hustle tomorrow, which is more for beginners. So if you don't want to deal with players like Hydra and Bracket, that's the place to go. If you're looking for the usual beatdown, you've got Cheekly Weekly on Mondays. Nothing on Tuesdays. There's Danison. TMN, I think, is going to start running, and I might be helping with that. On Tuesdays, we'll see how that goes with whatever. That might be coming soon. There is Wednesdays, obviously us. Thursdays, Mixmasters. Fridays are Ron-kun. Monthly, there's Caffeine Crash. There's probably other occasional things that get run on Fridays because it's a popular time slot. And next Saturday, there should be a CC&D tournament after Get Gr8. So
Indeed, there should be.
Got all that good stuff going. But on that note, I think I'll be getting the closing video up and finding a streamer to shoot y'all at. So have a good night, everyone. Take care.
Good night, gamers.
And my spectator.
That's okay.
Oh, nice. Ooh.
Oh, we avoided
Let's go.
it. Nice. Oh, let me see it.
Hey,
Finish the combo?
you finished this. They
That's,
died.
that's somewhat of a combo, yeah.
Hey, they're dead.
We're missing a few more parts to it, but
Yeah.
We got Bombination.
It's like we have some bombas, but like our knowledge of the mechanics of the game are not exactly there just yet.